Today I'll be speaking about housing decisions. First, I will go over the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. The Department of Housing and Urban Development Act of 1965 created the HUD as a cabinet-level agency. The HUD is run by the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. The Department of Housing and Urban Development oversees the Federal Housing Administration, which is the largest insurer of mortgages in the world and has insured over 34 million properties since its inception in 1934. The HUD also manages the Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity Act. This act protects from discrimination when buying, renting, or obtaining a loan for housing based on race, religion, color, national origin, sex, disability. As you look on the HUD's website, you can search by specific state and see different information. Some of the information that can be found includes home ownership specific to that state, homeless resources, and you can search for a home through the HUD's website as well. When you're looking for counseling information, you can search by state or in the country. You can also search by a specific type of counseling service that you're searching for. For instance, you can look for buying a home, renting, defaults, foreclosure, and credit issues. Housing vouchers will be the next thing we cover. A housing voucher is a government program for assisting very low-income families, the elderly, and the disabled. This is to help them afford decent, safe, and sanitary housing in the private market. This allows them to find their own housing, which can include single-family homes, townhouses, or apartments. The family would then pay the difference between what their voucher is and the rent owed to the landlord. The eligibility for housing vouchers is based on your family's total gross annual income and family size. In general, the family income may not exceed 50% of the median income for the county in which they live. If you're interested in applying for a housing voucher, you should contact your local public housing agency or the nearest HUD location if you do not have a public housing agency near you. Some programs that are offered by the HUD include Federal Housing Administration, Fair Housing and Equal Opportunity Act, the Office of Housing Counseling, temporary programs, Government National Mortgage Association, also known as Ginnie Mae, Community Planning and Development. Community Planning and Development seeks to develop feasible communities to expand economic opportunities for low and moderate income families. Ginnie Mae is a company that offers housing loans to low to moderate income families. This is the opposite of Freddie Mac, which Freddie Mac does not loan specifically based on your income level. Most of us have heard of Freddie Mac or Sallie Mae. Sallie Mae is more for student loans. They also do other types of loans, but Freddie Mac specifically does housing loans, and they do not specify their loans based on your income level, and Ginnie Mae only does housing loans based on low to moderate income levels. The HUD's mission is to create strong, sustainable, inclusive communities, quality homes for all. HUD is working to strengthen the housing market to bolster the economy and protect consumers, meet the needs for quality, affordable rental homes, utilize housing as a platform for improving quality of life, build inclusive and sustainable communities free from discrimination, and transform the way the HUD does business.